Okay, now we're going to go to a few verbs in group one that are not ER verbs, and yet, well, they follow different patterns. First of all is the verb ouvrir, to open. Ouvrir has a number of verbs that follow a similar pattern. Offrir, to offer, souffrir, to suffer, couvrir, to cover, and so forth. Now, when we are looking at the stem of it, ouvre, as in j'ouvre, U-V-R. That stem, ouvre, will continue the other forms. J'ouvre, tu ouvres, il ouvre, ils ouvrent. Notice il here, which ends with an S, plural. Because ouvrir starts with a vowel, the S on the il will liaise, it will tie over into the ouvre, and voila. Now, the new form and the root form, nous ouvrons, vous ouvrez. These phonetic symbols over here, so you can copy them in the correct place, as strange as they look. Voila. The strange thing about ouvrir is that despite being an IR verb, when you write it out, it follows the ER endings. Ouvre, tu ouvres, that is the silent S, il ouvre. Nous ouvrons, vous ouvrez, ils ouvrent. Once again, as I explained before, ils ouvrent, the S in front of the vowel liaises. Actually, that's true for all of the plural. Nous ouvrons, vous ouvrez, ils ouvrent. Okay, our next verb is courir. Now, courir kind of stands alone. It's its own verb. Actually, courir runs alone because courir means to run. When we're talking about the stem, the sound stem, je cours, tu cours, il court. Over here, nous courons, vous courez, il, plural, court. Now, the plural endings are just the same as always. Nous courons, vous courez, il court. Silent ENT. Where it differs and where we start into a different set of endings in spelling is in the singular forms, where we start to follow the SST pattern. So you've got the ER verb pattern, E-E-S-E, and then for basically all the rest of the verbs in French, the singular pattern is SST. I should say all of the verbs minus the irregular verbs, être, avoir, aller, and to a certain extent faire and dire, although faire and dire both follow this pattern. Here it is. Je cours with an S, silent. Tu cours with an S, silent. Il court with a T, silent. Notice we have the SST pattern here. Lastly, for the time being, we have the verb rire, to laugh. Je ris, tu ris, il rit, il rit. Very simple, right? Allow me to copy and move these phonetic endings. Nous rions, vous riez. Now, how do these spellings all come together? Je ris, tu ris, il rit. Notice the SST endings. Nous rions, rions, vous riez, il rit. ENT is silent. There it all is. While we're at it, why don't we just start to do voir and voir and finish those off very quickly. And in point of fact, I'm going to do voir because voir is basically exactly the same, except instead of a V, you have a CR. Je vois. Now here we're going to do this for the sound. Why? Because the OI makes the wa sound. Je vois, tu vois, il voit, il plural, voit. Now here, nous voyons, vous voyez, And really what we find is that you kind of have to have a y in there, right? This will factor into the spelling in the following way. Je vois, tu vois, il voit. Il voit. That's correct. 3 vowels in a row that make the sound wa. When we do the nu and the vu, nu voi, now don't copy the sound just yet, because you see we have the voi and then on, but that I between two vowels that are both pronounced, both O's are pronounced, the I becomes the E rather becomes Y. Voila. Similarly with the vu. Both of these vowels are pronounced and therefore the E must become Y. Nous voyons, vous voyez. Croire follows exactly the same pattern, simply with a CR instead of a V. Je crois, tu crois, il croit. Nous croyons, vous croyez, il croit. Et voilà, c'est fini.